Okay, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to use report definition as a source to table layout. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a data type means data class called insurance plans with the properties plan code and plan description. I want to show that table into UI. So actually if we want to show the table layout in UI, we need to create a page list as a source. Then only the list of records will come, but I don't want to do that. So for avoiding page list, we may come with activity, but I don't want to use activity at all the time, right? As I told you earlier. So for that, what I'm going to do here is to avoiding page list, we came up with activity, but I don't want to use activity here. So I'm going with report definition. Okay. So first I'm going to create a data class. Then I'll create report definition. Actually, we don't need to create report definition. While creating data class itself, the report definition will come. I'll show you. 1 second. So yesterday we have created one data class. The data class name is nothing but countries, right? Let it load. I'll show you. While creating this data class, some reports, we have created one report definition here. I'll open it. 1 second. Okay. I'll go to app. I'll open my data class from here. Okay. This is our data class, right? So while creating this data class, if you go to reports, this report definition, open it, country details fetching report definition we have created, but we did not create data table edit report. While creating the data class, this data table edit report will create by Pega itself. It will be created by Pega itself. So if you go to tables, so if you run it, just try to run it. Okay, what will happen now? Country code and country name is coming. That's what we were trying to create the report definition yesterday. Same things are coming. But what about these many columns? We have these many columns, but those are not coming here. Why? Because if you go here and check, so I'll close it. Okay. Mm. If you click on here, this gear icon, hide column, that means it is going to hide the column. If I open it, I'll submit it instead of hiding. Action, run. Sorry. No worries. Okay, we need to check out it first. Yeah. So what I did, I have hide this column. So if I click on hide column, if I don't click on hide column, what will happen? No, just save it, run it. So this commit date time is also coming. See, this px commit date time is also coming. Okay. So to avoid this, we just hide the columns whatever we want. Pega by default hide the all by default properties and it will give only created properties. So I'll hide this again. Okay, submit, save it, check in. So now it's gone. What I was trying to say here is when we are creating a, see, now it's gone. When we are creating a data class, automatically one report is created by Pega itself. So no need to create report definition again if we want to use that directly. So that's what I'll do in this practical. I'll show you without creating report definition as well. Before that, we need to create a data class. All right. So how to create a data class? Click on data types, add data type, label. I have given you the name. Just copy paste. Just do that. Very good. My eye is not working. Advance it. Okay. Submit. Now we need to add the properties. Okay. After submitting it, we need to add the fields. What are my fields here? I have given you claim code, plan code, and plan description. These are my plan code. Value cannot be blank. It is not a blank value. Okay. Okay. Submit and add another. What is this? Oh, this can be ignored. Submit and add another. Plan code and plan description. So I have created our properties. Submit. So these things are created. After that, what we need to do? We need to go with records. We need to add the records. For adding the records, configure source. I'm going to add the record. For it, we need to configure the source. So I'll use plan code as a class key. Very good. So submit. Now the database will generate. We need to give the data. It will come. Okay. So we need to add the records here. For that, what we need to do? Export the file and import the file. Okay. I'll do that. I'll export the file, open the file. For importing, I don't want these many things, so I'll delete it. Okay, it got deleted. So I want plan code and plan description, some values I want. So, okay, we will generate with Copilot or ChatGPT. I'll just copy it. Why do we need to waste the time? Now it will give the file. Why should I waste my time? After that, I'll import data. So we need to display in UI. So what we need to do, if you want to display some data in UI, yes, exactly, you need to create a section and flow action, and then we need to add into flow. That is mandatory. Very good. It's still loading. If it is still loading, then I'll copy something else. We'll see how many time it will load. If it is still loading or what? Yes, came. Okay, I'll download it. Okay, now I'll open it. I'll copy paste. Fill full file sharing. So here I'll copy paste this data. Whatever it is, I'll copy paste. So I don't bother about what is this plans and all. So I just want some data. I got my data. I'll save it. I want CSV file only to upload in Pega. So I'll upload it. So how to do it? Import it. Now our data will come. Choose file. Next. Next. Skip validation you can. Just import it. Hmm? Finish. Now the data is coming. Okay. We got the data. So now what we will do? Save it. Okay. Our data class created. Refresh. It will come here. So insurance plans data class got created. So now I want to represent this data in table format in runtime. So what I will do, I'll create a section. Okay. So I'll create a section, user interface section. So what is the section name? I'll give something called display insurance details. Okay. Whatever the section name, it's not a big deal. Acha, I want to change it to version 3. Create and open. Convert to full section editor, submit. So I'll change these colors for just. So here we can change it. Let it be. I want table layout, right? I'll. Where is the table? Table layout. So I'll take the table into here. So good. I'll submit. Okay. I want to give the source. Source as property. Property means this is page list which we done in vehicle coverages. So to avoid that we created activity. To avoid activity we are creating report definition. So I'll create report definition. I did not create any report definition, but while creating the data class, the report definition has been created. I'll show you that one also. Okay. So applies to class is same. The data class. I'll type here. Okay. I'll type that. It will come. This is the class which we created. Okay. So control A, control. Sorry. So while creating this data class, the reports report definition, this data table edit report has been created. So we will use that only here. Okay. So report definition applies to classes that class. Okay. You can drag and drop here. So report definition, which report definition you have to choose from it. We have only one, that is data table edit report. So the settings you can do if you want. So presentation, display row numbers, actions. So if you want it, you can do it. Okay. Pagination is nothing but okay. We can select the page, how many pages needs to be displayed. I'll select just 5 here. Oh, 5 is not there. Okay, other I'll go with. I'll give 5. Mm, Submit. So we have defined the source and all. Just save it. Display insurance details. The section name is display insurance details. We have created the section very well. So what is the next step? You need to create a flow action. Create process. Yes, flow action. You need to create a flow action here. So hope it is recording. Hello. Yes, yes. Yep. Insurance details, follow action. Mm. So here you need to call the section. What is the section? Display insurance detail. This section we need to call. Save it. Flow action has been created. You need to create a flow now. Okay. Flow, you can call it from here. Okay. Mm, okay. Mm. We need to call the flow. So first we have created flow action. Just flow action created, section created and all. Okay. So we need to call the flow now. After flow, the result will come. So we have created flow action. Now we need to create a flow. Click on case type. Go here. So here we will add it. Vehicle info we can add it. Okay. Open process. Okay. Priya Mahodayalaya. So I am adding insurance details here. Okay. So I have called flow action. Okay. Submit. Save it. Okay. Good. Now I'll create a case. Vehicle insurance. Now we'll see how it is coming. Okay. Submit. We can change the state, but let it be. Submit. Submit. Now our vehicle info stage is started. The table which we created is will be coming now. Display insurance details flow action. This is coming right. But why it is coming like this? I need to check. Add item, delete item. I'll delete it. Okay. Page notation. I okay. మనసు ఆగదు జంటగా కబురు చెప్పదు Mhm. That, sorry, I did not match the properties. That's why it is not coming. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Annaga. Here we need to match the properties, right? You should tell me now. Insurance plans. Okay. Okay. I'll open the class. Okay. Hmm. That's why. That's why the data is not coming. Okay. Plan code. Insert column right. Plan description. Now save it. Now go to the case and refresh it if it allows. Refresh. Go. See, the data is coming. This is the page nation. I told you now while creating the section, this is the page nation. Okay. Here you can see, right? This page nation. So first 5 pages will come, then after it will ask us to go for next. Remaining details, we click on next. We have 2 pages. So if you click on next, the remaining will come. Okay. Like this, it will work. So hope you understand the video. If you have any doubts, do let me know in the comments. Thank you. Signing off, Rajesh Balaka. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Signing off.